Good morning, children. Let us begin with Standard 5 English Grammar, Unit 18, Part 3 of Tenses. So, children, we have already learnt about the simple and the continuous tenses of the present, past, and future. And we have also seen how the formation of the simple present, present continuous, simple past, past continuous, simple future, and future continuous is done. So now we move further. Today we will learn about the perfect tenses of present, past, and future, and also learn how they are formed. So let us continue. So before we start learning about a perfect tense, to remember that in all the perfect tenses, that is the present perfect, past perfect, and the future perfect, we use the past participle of the verb, that is what we call V3. In present, we use the V1. Simple past, we use V2. And in the perfect tenses, when we form them, we use only the verb 3, which we called is the past participle of the verb. So together there are three types, V1, V2 and V3. V1 we use in the present, V2 we use in the past, only in the past, and V3 we use to form in all the perfect tenses. So this we need to keep in mind. So let us start with the present perfect. So the definition of a present perfect is a verb that shows the action has been completed at the present moment is said to be in the present perfect tense. Present moment means just now. The action has just completed. So we can say that that action is of the present perfect tense. So now let us see the formation of present perfect. First comes the subject. After the subject we write has or have. Then we write the verb 3 and last we write the object. Now if the subject is singular, we use has. And if the subject is plural, we use have. So here we need to see the subject. If it is singular, we use has, and if it is plural, we use have. And after that, we have to write verb 3. Why? Because it is a perfect tense. So all the perfect tenses, we are going to use verb 3. So now let us see few examples. Your first example is she has finished her work. So here she is our subject. So our subject is singular. We are talking only about one person. So we use has. And finished is our verb 3. It is same as our verb 2. Certain verbs are same as verb 2 and certain verbs, their spelling changes in verb 3. But here finished is verb 3. So the sentence is she has finished her work. Your second example, children have played in the garden. So here we have used have. Why? Because children, which is the subject, is plural. So here we use have. And played is the form of verb 3. So we join our sentence like that and the object is in the garden. So children have played in the garden. So now let us learn about the past perfect. So a verb that shows that the action has been finished before another action in the past is said to be in the past perfect tense. So here, if an action has finished and it has just finished, so we say that it is in the past perfect tense. So now let us see the formation of past perfect. First we write subject, then had plus verb 3 plus the object. Now we need to remember that had is used for both singular and plural subject. So if your sentence is singular, so we use had, and if your sentence is plural, your subject is plural, we use had. So here we don't have to see whether the subject is singular or plural. In both, we have to use had and then the verb 3. As we said that all the perfect tenses we are going to use verb 3. That is the past participle of the present verb. The example of a past participle, your sentence is she had finished her work. So here she is singular, but we are using, according to the formation, whether it is singular or plural, we have to add had. And finished is verb 3. Even in present perfect, we use finished. Why? Because we are going to use verb 3 in all the 3 perfect tenses. Present, past and future. So, their sentence we read as, she had finished her work. This had shows that this is in the past tense. Your next example is, children had played in the garden. Here again our subject is plural, but still we are using had. As we just mentioned, whether subject is singular or plural, we have to add had and then verb 3, that is played. So our sentence is, children have played in the garden. Children is the subject, had played is the formation of past perfect, and in the garden is the object. So now let us learn about the future perfect. So a verb that shows that the action will be finished before another action in the future is said to be in the future perfect tense. So future, anything that we are going to do after the present. So we say that it is in the future. So any future action that will show that the will be finished after another action that we are going to do will be in the future perfect tense. So now let us see the formation of future perfect tense. Will be subject, then will, plus have, plus verb 3, plus object. Here again we need to remember that will we add in all the future tenses. So will and after that have is going to be used for both singular and plural subjects. So here whether our sentence is singular or plural, we are going to add have after will. So let us see the example. She will have finished her work. She is our subject, which is singular, and after that it is a future sentence, we add will. Future perfect, we have to add have after will. Finished is verb 3. So our sentence formation is in this manner, and our sentence is, she will have finished her work. Your second example, children will have played in the garden. So here children is our subject, will we add in all the future, have and then verb 3 played in the garden. So our sentence formed is, children will have played in the garden. Let us continue with the remaining exercises, that is exercise 3. We need to complete these sentences by filling the blank with the present perfect tense. So let's begin. The first one, she dash already dash her shop. The verbs are given to us in the bracket. Close. So we fill it with has closed. Why has? Because our subject is singular. Second, the dog dash a hole in the backyard. So we fill it with has dug. The V3 of dig is dug. And has we use why? Because the subject is singular, that is the dog. Third, Hansa dashed to meet her grandmother. So again we use has because subject is singular, and go in verb 3 is gone. Fourth, dash, we dash this picture before. So here we start with have, capital H, because it is the beginning of the sentence. Have we seen? The V3 of see is seen. Fourth, they dash not dash peacefully since the earthquake that shook Ahmedabad. So, they is the subject which is plural, so we use have, not, slept. The V3 of sleep is slept. Now exercise 6. We need to fill in the blank with the simple future, future continuous or the future perfect. All the three of the future have to be used to fill in the blank. So the first one, Sheila dash not dash to the concert tomorrow. We have to fill it with simple future. They have given to us in the bracket with what we need to fill. So here we write will and go. Second, the brothers dash their parents for dinner on Saturday. Again with simple future, so we fill it with will hope to meet. Third, daddy dash to Paris next week, and we need to fill it with future continuous. So it will be will be going. The fourth one, the bank dash at 6 p.m. today. Again future continuous. So we fill it with will be closing. The fifth one, Mrs. Bose dash not dash English to us from next month. And it is future continuous. So we fill it again, will be teaching, will not be teaching. The sixth one, my brother dash for 2 hours when you arrive. And we have to fill it with future perfect. So this we will fill it with will have swum. S-W-U-M. It is the V3 of the verb swim. Past is S-W-A-M and the past participle, that is the V3, is S-W-U-M, swum. The seventh, Mr. Suri dashed the lawyers by this Friday. Again future perfect. So your verb is meet. So we will write will have met. M-E-T is the verb 3 of meet. Eighth, by November next year, I dash a new car. Again, future perfect. So we will write will have bought. Buy is your verb and the V3 of buy is bought. B-O-U-G-H-T. Ninth, Harita dash learn French. Simple future. Will go to learn French. Then the 10th one, my mother dash not dash a dinner next week. And again we have to write in the simple future. So we will write will not host. So dear students, I hope you have understood this chapter of tenses and all the different forms, the simple, continuous and the perfect. So now you are requested to complete these exercises in your English grammar notebook and remember to please write neatly. So thank you and have a nice day.